everyone, it's Sal, Stretford Post. How you all doing? And welcome to the Champions League quarterfinal second leg, guys. Atletico Madrid against Barcelona and Liverpool against PSG. Is it comeback day? Is it comeback evening? We're going to have to wait and see, guys. Thank you, everyone who's joining me this evening, guys. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to smash a like on the video. All that lovely jazz. That'd be absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much for joining me, guys. I really appreciate you all, of course. Now, guys, let's get into the lineups real quickly in regards to Liverpool first. We've got Mamardashvili in goal, Frimpong, Konate, Van Dijk, and Kirkes as the back four. The two in midfield are Gravenberch and McAllister. We've got Szoboszlai, Wirtz, and Nkatike as the three attackers, and Isaac starts up front. Some may say a little bit unfair on Ngamoa, of course, guys. A couple of players there. Mohamed Salah, who scored a goal during the weekend. Is there an agenda there? We're going to have to wait and see, guys, because at the end of the day, I think that Arne Slot has an agenda. I'm going to spread it because it brings toxicity to Liverpool. So there you go, guys. In regards to PSG, guys, PSG have got Safanov in goal. They've got Mendes, Pacho, Marquinhos, and Hakimi as the back four. They're playing a 4-3-3. They've got João Neves, Vitinha, Zaire Emery, Dembele, that's the free midfield. They've got Dembele up front alongside Doué and Kvaratskhelia. Of course, guys, those are the two teams. In regards to Liverpool substitutes, they've got Joe Gomez, Mohamed Salah, Federico Chiesa, Curtis Jones, Cody Gakpo, Andrew Robinson, Freddie Woodman, Trey Ignoni, Amara Nallo, Rio Ngamoa, and Cornel Messier. Of course, in regards to PSG, they've got Beraldo, they've got Zabarnier, Gonzalo Ramos, Lee Kang-in, Lucas Hernandez, Seni Mayulu, Pedro Fernandez, Bradley Bacola, Lucas Chevalier, Ibrahim Mbaye, Renato Marine. Guys, that is the teams on the game, PSG against Liverpool, guys. Can Liverpool mount a comeback? Are they going to do something similar to what they did against Barcelona all those years ago? You remember when they came back? You never know, guys. You never know. I'm never going to say never, but I don't want it to happen. Of course, I don't. But you never know what happens in football. Of course, guys, that's what happens. Welcome, everyone, guys. We are going to have a little bit of a chill today, guys. We're having just a little bit. It's good to have the stress off our backs. After last night, it was awful, wasn't it? We didn't have a good time, did we, guys? Honestly, it was awful. And, the referee ruined it. However, the performance of Man United was absolutely diabolical. Let me just say hello. Big up, Danny B. What's going on, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. And big up, Ephraim. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Welcome aboard, guys. Welcome to this Champions League quarterfinal, guys. Somewhere we will be next season, guys. We will be in this spot talking about it. Well, I might be in this spot. I might be somewhere else. But we will be in this spot talking about Champions League for Man United. Guys, this time next year. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed, guys. Absolutely. I can't wait. I can't wait. We're ready for kickoff, guys. Kickoff is only a few minutes away, guys. But before I start, guys, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Do not forget to smash a like on the video if you guys can do that for me. If possible, guys, let me just read out the Atletico versus Barcelona teams, if you guys would like to know. I'm going to just get those teams up for you. So the teams for Atletico Madrid and Barcelona are as follows. In regards to Atletico Madrid, we have Musso in goal. They're playing a 4-4-2. Old school, guys. Old school from Simeone. Molina as a right back. Lenormand as a centre back alongside Langley. Ruggieri as a left back. They got Simeone as a right midfield. Lorente and Koke in the centre. And Lookman as a left. And isn't it great just to call a 4-4-2? It's so easy. Giggs, Beckham, Scholes, and that was it. Giggs, Beckham, Keane, Beckham. That was it. Giggs, Scholes, Keane, and Beckham. Or Giggs, Beckham, Scholes, and Keane. You know what I mean? That's how it should be. Griezmann and Alvarez are the two attackers alongside Torres. In regards to Barcelona, we have Garcia in goal. We got Cancelo, former Liverpool player, as a left back. Martin and Garcia as the centre backs. We got Jules Koundé as a right back. Pedri and Gavi as the two centre midfielders. And Olmo, Lopez, and Lamal as the three attackers. Fernan Torres as the lone striker. 4-2-3-1, guys, is the formation. In regards to the substitution, we've got Rodri Mendoza, Johnny Condoso, Alexander Serlov, Alex Buena, Thiago Amada, John Oblak. What happened to John Oblak? My goodness. Full from grace. Obed Vargas, Nicolas Gonzalez, Daniel Martinez Morano, Salvador Escobar Gomez, Javier Bana, and Jules Diaz. As for Barcelona, we got Alejandro Balde, Ronald Arroyo, very good bench this, Robert Lewandowski, Marcus Rashford, Mark Casado, Frank de Jong, Wojciech Szczesny, Rooney Baggi as well, guys, very talented player. Diego Cochin, guys. They got Alvaro Cortes, Xavi Espar, and Tommy Marquez, guys. So those are the teams, guys. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're sitting comfy. I hope you're ready for the game, guys. Let's get it in. Hope everyone's good. Right, let's get the games are about to kick off, guys. So let's get this going, guys. The games are about to kick off. Big up everyone who's joined me today. I really appreciate you all. Of course, guys, appreciate everyone in the stream. Of course, you're the loyalists, guys. You're the loyalists. You guys are the loyalists, guys. We're underway, guys, in these games. In the Champions League quarterfinal, is there going to be a shock? Is there going to be any comebacks, guys? Maybe, guys. Maybe there might be a comeback. We don't know. There might be. Who knows? But yeah, definitely it would be great if we can have some entertainment today, wouldn't it? At the end of the day, and not a foregone conclusion. We would like that at the end of the day. Who would I like to go through? I would like Barcelona and PSG to go through because I don't want Arsenal to win the Champions League. So that is it, basically. So I want it as hard as possible for Arsenal. Basically, that's what I want. I want it as hard as possible for Arsenal in these games. I really do. There's a minute silence in the Liverpool game, guys. Just waiting on it to kick off. Let me just get that back up. So obviously, the difficult task is obviously both difficult for Barcelona and difficult for Liverpool. When you're looking at the task, what they have to do, Liverpool have to come back from 2-0 down against probably the best team in the world at the moment. And obviously, Barcelona have to come back from 2-0 down against, Atletico Madrid, who are defensively astute. They hardly concede anything. They got the rigid 4-4-2 as well, guys. So there you go. Anyway, we're ready for kickoff. We'll keep you up to date with all the games, guys, going on. Just two in the Champions League. I'll keep you up to date, bang up to date with those guys. I hope everyone's doing well. Long ball down there for PSG straight away, wearing their new kit, guys, the Jordan kit. They're wearing that today, guys. So let's see how they kick off. Let's see how the Anfield atmosphere and how the Barcelona team can handle everything, of course, guys. Let's wait and see, of course. Let's wait and see, of course, guys. Big up everyone, of course. Sal, big up, Danny B. I read that one. Big up Ephraim, you legend. It will be an interesting game. So a couple of very interesting games, guys. I'm very interested to see how they negotiate everything. If it's an early goal, look, I don't want anyone. I don't want Atletico, and I don't want Liverpool to go through today because, as I said, I want it a difficult game for Arsenal. I want the competition to be difficult. I want both teams to struggle. Guys, in regards to Arsenal. 1-0 to Barcelona. Barcelona have scored, guys. Barcelona have scored already. It's 1-0 to Barcelona, guys. I cannot believe it. They've scored early. Barcelona have scored early. Barcelona 1, Atletico Madrid 0, guys. What's going on here? What's going on? Already 1-0. Lamine Yamal with the goal, guys. After literally 5 minutes, he scored, guys. 5 minutes. Unbelievable, guys. 1-0 to Barcelona. Lamine Yamal, goal by Lamine Yamal. Absolutely amazing. Early start there. 1-0 to Barcelona. Good goal from Lamine Yamal there. Very good goal. Well played. Barcelona are one more goal, guys. One more goal, and Barcelona are level, guys. What a special talent, special player he is, Lamine Yamal. What do you think about that, guys? Absolutely. He's the next icon of the game, of course, guys. Lamine Yamal with the first goal for Barcelona, guys. Fantastic. Absolutely. Guys, goodness me, what a goal. 1-0 already. Great start. The perfect start. The dream start for FC Barcelona, guys, for FC Barcelona. 1-0 to Barcelona there, in that game. Brilliant. Big up Coco. What's going on? Yamal is a menace. Absolutely. What a start for them. They're absolutely loving it at the moment. They needed that. They really did need that kind of start, especially in a place like Metropolitano. Of course, I've been there. Very nice stadium, new stadium. I did also go to the Vicente Calderon. Was it the old one as well? Was it Vicente Calderon? I went there as well many, many years ago, of course. But 1-0 to Barcelona already. They are flying, guys. They are flying. And of course, it's 0-0 between Liverpool and PSG at the moment. Liverpool need that type of start. That's the type of start that Liverpool need. It's put the cat amongst the pigeons, guys. It's put the cat amongst the pigeons in regards to Barcelona and Atletico Madrid. It really has. 3 minutes gone, guys. It's a little bit under. It's a little bit behind. The Liverpool game's a little bit behind the Barcelona game by a couple of minutes. Guys, it's behind by a couple of minutes. Thrown by PSG. PSG been just looking to quieten down the game. They'll just be looking to quieten down the crowd. That Anfield crowd, of course. Interesting to see how they play. Varasfia with a little back flick. Frimpong. So Lamine Yamal is the goal early on for Barcelona. Atletico Madrid 0. Barcelona 1. 2-1 on aggregate to Atletico Madrid. Yeah, well, what happened in the last game at the new camp, it shouldn't have happened, to be honest with you. I don't rate this Atletico Madrid as highly as I've rated other Atletico Madrid teams in the past. Didn't they lose to Liverpool? Did they not lose to Liverpool? If I remember correctly, yeah, I think they did. Very interesting that a player. Here come Liverpool though. Liverpool on the attack. Ikatike. Has he got it? Frimpong on the outside. He crosses the ball with his outside and thought he shouldn't have done that. Gakpo. Liverpool, of course, need that. It'd be ideal for Liverpool to get an early goal, wouldn't it? If they get an early goal, then you know what? Anything can happen, of course. Anything can happen. Big up, Allison. How you doing, my friend? I'll be doing well. Who are you backing to go through tonight? PSG and Barcelona. Honestly, I think the one shot will be Barcelona. And I'm getting it right so far. Barcelona winning 1-0. I think Barcelona and PSG will go through today. I actually think that Liverpool might win. I think they might win 2-1 or something like that. But I think the PSG will go through. And I think it's better for the tournament, to be honest with you. We don't want Arsenal winning the Champions League. The last thing we want is an easy ride for Arsenal. That's the last thing we want. We don't want any easy rides for Arsenal. So what we need, hate along or whatever, we need both Barcelona and PSG to go through today. I think that will happen, to be honest with you. I think it will happen. It started that way. Guys, don't need Liverpool to go through. Liverpool will get knocked out against Arsenal, I think, over 2 legs. It's not the Liverpool of old. I think they'll get knocked out. Well, you never know. You never know. Anyway, Mamardashvili, that was a strong back pass there. Mamardashvili kicks it clear. It's going to be a throw in to PSG. No, a throw in to Liverpool. Luis Enrique, of course, the head coach, linked to Manchester United, of course, guys. But now we're being linked to Areola, guys. How do you feel about Areola, guys? What do you make of this Areola link? What do you make of that? Is Ekatike? Good skill, good skill. What do you make of this Areola link, guys? Are you happy with the Areola link? I'll be honest, guys. These managers that come from the likes of Brentford and, I'll give you an example, Thomas Frank, you know what I mean? These kind of managers who, Glasner's and all these managers who on the surface, they look like, yeah, they're good. They're managing a small team. But in reality, what it is that they're good at that type of team. But when you upgrade them to the likes of Man United, they're going to flatter to deceive. It always happens, guys. It always happens, It's a bit like Unai Emery when he is an Aston Villa type manager, that level. There's some managers out there that are a certain level, and I think Areola's that, and look, I don't know. I just don't think he'll command the respect. And if we get an Areola in the club, I mean, it's the biggest club he's ever managed. It is a big, big risk, guys. It's a massive risk. And I don't think we can afford to take these type of risks. Lots of control from PSG at the moment in regards to the game at Anfield. They are dictating the play a little bit. Lots of running around from Liverpool. Nothing too serious at the moment. But PSG be looking to slow down the game. They'd be looking to just keep it calm. They know all about the Anfield roar. They know all about Anfield. Of course they do. Absolutely. Ephraim. Areola is a good manager, but the jump from Bournemouth United is huge. It's huge, and it's a huge risk. It's just something I don't think we should be taking. I really don't think we should be taking risks like that. Man United are saying, "Oh, we need to wait. No manager is available." Whatever happened to Man United going out there and taking what they want? We're Man United. We should go out there and take what we want. We take the manager we want. We're in the Champions League. We take the manager we want. This is what we mean. It's ridiculous. You know what I mean? Like, what, we just take Areola then? Yeah. So let's just take Areola. What the hell? Bournemouth manager. Let's take him at Man United. Going to get eaten up alive at Old Trafford. We've had these type of managers, guys. Ruben Amorim's that type of manager, to be honest. Here come a big chance for PSG. Well played, Mamardashvili. But it comes back down to Dembele. Oh, nearly 1-0 to PSG, guys. Very close to a goal from PSG. Cross comes in. Pressure for PSG already. Coming at it. They get another one. You have to feel it's game over. You have to feel it's game over. Anyway, Vitinha. Yeah, that was close. Kvaratskhelia taking his man on the left. Taking Frimpong on. Vitinha again. Well, that was a little bit of a warning sign from Liverpool. PSG are still attacking. Great skill there from Doué. And it's going to be cleared away by Liverpool. Florian Wirtz doing his defensive work there. Florian Wirtz doing his defensive work, but very, very good chance for PSG. Giving the ball away, though. Ekitike, Isaac. That's the danger you have, isn't it? That's the danger you have. Big up, Marcus. How you doing, my friend? I'll be doing well. Good to see you, mate. How you doing, brother? I hope everything is good with you. Good to see you, mate. Big up everyone in the house. Big up everyone enjoying me today. I really appreciate everyone who's here tonight, guys. Of course, early goal for Barcelona. Lamine Yamal with a fantastic goal for Barcelona. They are 1-0 up. Of course, Lamine Yamal showing why he's the best young player in the world, guys. Absolutely. And so Barcelona are 1-0 up. Long way to go as well. Long way to go, of course. Atletico Madrid playing a rigid 4-4-2 today. They're playing an old school 4-4-2. And, it's like, it's a little bit of nostalgia when you see a 4-4-2. We don't really see it much. It's so easy to call as well, But you don't really see the 4-4-2 much anymore. You know what I mean? What a formation. Anyway, at the moment, guys, I'll be honest with you, PSG are dominating the game at Anfield. Possession-wise, they're dictating the pace of the game. And they're moving fast when they want to go fast, and slowing the game down when they want to slow the game down. That's what you call dictating the game. That's what you call a manager. That's what you call a manager that knows what he's doing. Absolutely. Mamardashvili with a long throw there. Out here to Kirkez. Kirkez passes it infield to Szoboszlai. He kicks it way long to Frimpong. Can Frimpong catch it? No. Frimpong can't catch it, guys. No. Yeah, big up everyone, guys. Don't forget to smash a like if you could be as kind. That chance for PSG might have been offside, to be honest with you. It did. I thought Dembele was going to bury it. What happened there? He hit it. Hit it well. It's going on target as well. And Mamardashvili decided to punch it away. He hit it well, to be honest with you. But yeah, I'm looking at PSG and the way they're playing, the way they're dictating the tempo of the game. It's just genius. What they're doing at the moment, it's just genius. The way they just dictating the tempo. They go quick, they attack when they want to attack, then just keep it, you know, nice and controlled and relaxed. And that's how that's what a good manager does, guys. A good manager dictates the play. You know what I mean? Yes, they got a good team, but you know, Rique built this team. Anyway, Doué, it's a free kick to Liverpool. Still Atletico Madrid 1-0. Barcelona 1, of course, guys, with the early goal there. Atletico are joining a little bit more of a spell. Atletico are getting more into the game, though. They are getting more into the game. Atletico are trying to obviously get over that early strike from Lamine Yamal. They want to get over that, of course. Yeah, it's the worst possible start, especially in the Champions League, isn't it? Shabodishly with the ball. Out here to Florian Wirtz. And Liverpool passing it around nicely. Konate. Frimpong. Ekitike. Here we go. With chance of Liverpool. Chance of Liverpool. Oh, he didn't turn. He didn't turn quick enough. Frimpong on the right-hand side. Frimpong, can he get the ball in? Can he get a good cross in? No, it's gone a little bit long, but it comes out here to Kirkes. Kirkes on the ball. Can he get the ball in? He's taking on his man. Hakimi's defending. Good skill from Kirkes. Can he get the ball in? Good ball or straight at the goalkeeper? Straight at the goalkeeper. Good play from Kirkes, though. That'd be encouraging. Frimpong's been involved quite a lot this game so far as well. That's what I said. Right, I look at Liverpool's team and I see their team and I think they're a very good team. You know what I mean? And they've got good players. I really do. Ephraim, come on, Barcelona. We do not want Atletico Arsenal semi-final. No, we don't. That will be I mean, goodness me. Guys, I reluctantly are looking at that game tomorrow between Sporting Lisbon and Arsenal. And I'm like, should I do that game? Oh, my dear Lord. I'm like, should I really do that game? I'm thinking about it, you know what I mean? But I won't watch that one. I'll watch the Barcelona Real Madrid game. I would not watch Atletico. I would not watch the Sporting against Arsenal game. The last thing we need is Atletico Madrid against Arsenal in the Champions League. And Arsenal have already defeated Atletico Madrid. Didn't they beat him 4-0? You know, it's good. Arsenal go through. It'd be basically a bye in the semi-final. Do you know what I mean? So what you want a game against a PSG. You want a game against Barcelona. You want Arsenal to play that type of team. A type of team that can rip them to shreds. Do you know what I mean? I really do. I think that's what you need. Anyway, it's a free kick to Liverpool inside the PSG half. Played short. Shabodishly gives a little flick on. Heads back in. Isaac. And punched away. Punched away there and it goes straight to the goalkeeper. Gravenberch. A little bit better from Liverpool last couple of minutes. They have pressed a little bit. Of course, they do need to get 2 goals, of course. Surely Dembele's offside there, but it's cleared into touch by Mamardashvili. PSG with a quick throw. Very clever. They're looking for a quick goal. The quick goal there. Vitinha. Dembele. It's over the bar. What a chance. That's the second huge chance Dembele has missed in this tie, guys. He missed a chance at the Parc de France, and now he's missed a massive chance at Anfield, guys. He was clean through there, guys. There was nothing there, but 2 balls on the pitch. There was 2 balls on the pitch. Maybe the goal wouldn't have been allowed. There was 2 balls on the pitch, guys. Guys, what happened? If behind the scenes there's 2 balls on the pitch and the ball goes in, does the goal get disallowed? Surely. Even though the ball's somewhere else, but it's on the pitch. Yeah. Strange. But massive chance for PSG. PSG are knocking on the door at the moment, to be fair. They look the better side of as expected, of course. Liverpool obviously need to give themselves a little element of respect here. I think the first goal is very important. I think the first goal is incredibly important in this game. One thing I would say, guys, whatever you think about Mohamed Salah, right? Mohamed Salah, in these type of occasions, you do not leave Mohamed Salah out in these type of occasions. I'll just say that. Never. In these type of occasions, you don't leave Salah out. Varus Kilian's on the floor, holding his face. Still 0-0 between Liverpool and PSG, guys, in this game. 1-0 between Atletico Madrid and Barcelona. Big up everyone who's joined me today. Really appreciate you guys. Absolute legends, of course. Dembele missed a sitter on his first game. They need to be clinical. It could be far, far worse for Liverpool if Dembele's taken at least one of those chances. The first leg, it was a massive chance. It was clean through in the first leg. You know what I mean? And that is, I would argue, is even easier chance. It fell nicely for him. You just need to smash it into the back of the net. And he didn't. So it could be argued that Hakimi is the best right back in the world. It could be argued that he's the best right back in the world. And no, Frimpong, you remember when, Frimpong was at Leverkusen and we were linked to Frimpong, weren't we? Quite potently. We never really was serious, but we were linked to him, obviously because Leverkusen won the league. But I've always seen goal, goal, goal. It is Ferran Torres. It's 2-0 to Barcelona, guys. 2-0 to Barcelona. Unbelievable. Barcelona have already turned it around, guys. It's 2-0 already. 2-0 already, guys. Ferran Torres with the goal. Ferran Torres scored again for Barcelona. Barcelona are having a field day, guys, at the Metropolitano. They are 2-0 up against Atletico Madrid, guys. Absolutely incredible scenes. Ferran Torres with the goal, guys. 2-0. Unbelievable, guys. 2-0. Absolutely brilliant from Barcelona. They have showed what a team, like they're a quality side, guys. This is why they should go through to the semi. This Barcelona team, this is why they should go through to the semi. They stand more of a chance. We want the best team to go through, guys. Of course we do. We want the best team to go through. Barcelona are 2-0 up. It's taken them 24 minutes to overturn a 2-0 deficit, guys. That's how you do it, guys. Ferran Torres, Lamine Yamal, 2-0 to Barcelona. They are cruising. Don't be surprised if Barcelona absolutely annihilate Atletico today. What I'm talking about, guys, this is what I'm saying. This is why we need Barcelona in the semi-final. Because if Barcelona are in the semi-final, guys, they are going to be far more of a threat than Atletico Madrid to Arsenal. Arsenal will be ishing themselves, guys. Absolutely. 2-0 to Barcelona, guys. Fantastic stuff. Fantastic stuff. Anyway, in the boring game, it's Liverpool 0, PSG 0. Yeah, Arne Slot is completely diluted Liverpool. He's really diluted Liverpool here. Danny Olmo with the assist for Barcelona there for Ferran Torres. Fermin Torres, guys. Yeah, look, Ferran Torres, should I say. Yeah, Olmo's another good player, very good player. Unbelievable creative instinct, guys. Sort of player that Man United need. If it is said to be true, Bruno's going to leave the football club. If Bruno is going to leave the football club, I would say that someone of the ilk of Olmo is the perfect sort of player that Man United needs. Someone is that eye of a needle sort of pass. Someone who's got that eye of a needle sort of pass. Anyways, Liverpool still 0-0 though, despite the possession from PSG. And Mendes gets the ball. He puts it into touch. Marcus, good on Barcelona. No one wants to watch Atletico Arsenal in the next round. And you know what, Marcus? Arsenal will go through. Arsenal have already beaten Atletico Madrid this season 4-0. Arsenal will go through over 2 legs. Barcelona, however, it's not going to be easy. As well as I do. I want to see it, right? Look, but Arsenal have got Sporting. They've got an easy ride, right? So I want to see them. And if they get through and they beat Barcelona, I'll say fair play. Fair play. But I can't respect them if they're beating Atletico Madrid and teams like that to get to the final. If they beat Barcelona, fair play. We all know that Barcelona are a great side. You beat Barcelona, fair play. I don't want to see Arsenal against Atletico Madrid after they've just beaten Sporting bloody Lisbon. The Europa League is harder, guys. I'm telling you right now. The Europa League is harder. Honestly, Nottingham Forest and Bologna had harder games. Honestly, I'll be real. Big up, Marcus. I want a Bayern Munich Barcelona final. It would be a lovely final. What a beautiful final that would be. Absolutely beautiful football. Beautiful football, of course. Yeah. Football. That's what David Janola says, isn't it? Sexy football. That's what he said. Beautiful football. That's what you want. You want a proper final. You don't want Asna. You don't want Asna in there. No way. You don't want them in the final. Man, can you imagine them in the final? Well, at least we got to the final. My goodness me, imagine it. Oh, God. We wouldn't have the last of it. If Arsenal ever win the Champions League, I'm quitting football. I'm telling you guys, I'm quitting football. If Arsenal ever win the Champions League, they'll be playing the bloody Champions League music every single bloody kickoff. Did you know that Arsenal, right? Arsenal play the Champions League music before every game, more or less, what they used to. And they never won it. Can you imagine that they win it? Oh my goodness. You would not hear the last of it, guys. You would honestly, you would not hear the last of it. You want the ground to open up and swallow you up. Definitely, because honestly, you just want what you do, you turn off all electricity, social media, laptops, everything, radio, everything, and just sit there in silence. Because as soon as you turn it on, you're going to see a gobby Arsenal fan. What's happened there? Is it offside? Honest lot giving himself blood pressure there. What's going on? It's a throw-in. It's a throw-in. Ah, the ball went out, so it curled out. It curled out. Okay, what's Arnie Slot crying about? Well, he didn't help the fact he tried to get involved, didn't he? He tried to kick the ball, didn't he? Well tackle from Flowing Works. Flowing Works working very hard today. Here come PSG. Atletico Madrid have scored, guys. Atletico Madrid have scored. They have scored. Lookman has got the goal. It's 2-1, guys. It's 2-1. Atletico Madrid 1. Barcelona 2. That game is kicking off, guys. Bloody hell. That game is on. Guys, that game is fire. Atletico Madrid are winning. but are losing by 2-1. But they've got a goal back. They've got a lifeline, guys. Lookman, Ademola Lookman with the goal, guys. There's a Liverpool player on the floor here. I don't know who it is, but that game there, guys. Play on. Ekitike's on the floor. He looks in a bad way. He looks in a bad way there. I want to see. Yeah, no one wants to see that, do they? Yeah. It looks quite serious. It looks quite serious there. Yeah, he's in pain. Yeah, Atletico Madrid 1, Barcelona 2. Now Salah is coming on. It's not a bad replacement, is it? Yeah, it's not good for the young lad. Yeah, hopefully he gets well soon. That's what I don't know what happened there. Yeah, rivalry aside, you never want to see injuries, do you? You never want to see serious injuries and things like that. Rivalry aside, you never want to see it. Yeah. But Atletico Madrid have got themselves a lifeline. Lookman. Barcelona problem is they do not defend. They do not defend well. That's their problem, and you have to defend well in the Champions League, don't you? A great game happening at Atletico. It's a good game, Marcus. Banter. So before you get mad, this is a joke. Best team in the world, same team that lost to Leeds, by the way. Banter. Best team in the world, same team that lost to Leeds. Who lost to Leeds? Who lost the Leeds, mate? No one lost the Leeds in the Champions League this season, mate. What are you on about, SCB? Are you well? Are you well? Is your brain functioning? PSG are the best team in the world. Who lost to Leeds? Are you talking about a bloody preseason friendly with a bunch of youth players, FCB? You know, you're a wally, FCB. You're an absolute wally. You know, we're talking about PSG, mate. You absolute prat, mate. Why are you such a prat? Honest to God, Marcus, I don't know. Ikatika going down with a non-contact injury means season over. That's Achilles, guys. I agree, Marcus. Absolutely. Big up, Marky Mark. What's going on, my friend? Afternoon in the community. How are you, my friend? Very well. Hopefully, we can get the win this weekend. What are the links with Areola? Big up, Sal. Yeah, you know, naturally, Areola's leaving at the end of the season. It's already been confirmed that he will be leaving at the end of the season. Obviously, naturally, the links are going to come to Man United. I think it'd be the wrong choice for me. I think it'd be the wrong choice. I really do. I think that would be the worst thing for Manchester United to do. Absolutely. Absolutely. Lookman has been God sent for Atletico over since he signed. A good player, Marcus. Very good player. Man United will link to him as well, of course. Man United will link to him. Marky Mark. Sometimes I wonder about some people, football IQ. FCB's got no football IQ. He's got no brain at all. He's got no legs and arms. Leave him. Just leave him. He's got no brain as well. You know what I mean? He's Christopher Reeve FC, mate. Leave him alone. Big up, Marky Mark. Hope you're well. Yeah, look, you know, what I would say is that, yeah, people just want to come in here and irritate, talk about our football club. They don't know what they're talking about. If you're not a Man United fan, you want to come in here to banter, FCB, you're on the tight thread, mate. I'll tell you that right now. A tight thread. If you come on here, you're not listening to what we're saying. You're on a tight thread, mate. No one will even talk to you again. Your father don't even talk to you. So why am I going to talk to you? So leave it alone. No one's talking about Liverpool. I was talking about PSG. Absolute Wally. I don't know, mate. People are just crazy. I don't know, mate. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Guys, honest to God, where did they pluck these idiots from? Where did they, from the depths of the bloody, what is it? How would I say it? Kryptonite depths. You know what I mean? Absolutely ridiculous. Anyway, good luck to Ekatike. Get better soon. Get well soon, Ekatike. Hope he gets better soon. Doesn't look good, guys. It is Achilles. He's going to miss the World Cup. Is he in the World Cup this season? Yeah, sad news, sad news. No one wants to see that. Still, Atletico Madrid 1, Barcelona 2. Of course, guys. And as we know, PSG 0, Liverpool 0. Well, Liverpool are, I mean, they don't look like they're going to score a goal. This is the thing. I mean, obviously, they don't need to score 2, and they get 1, and then obviously the pressure be on. But there's a chance for PSG. PSG could score as well. This is the thing. I don't necessarily think that this PSG is any good. I really want Barcelona to go through, though. Honestly, guys, please, Barcelona, do the world a favour. Please go through against Atleti. Simeone's already proved he's a bottler. You know, please don't do it. You know, don't stop Barcelona doing it, because Atletico are not going to win the Champions League. What's the point? That's what I would say. Absolutely. Marky Mark. Yeah, I want Luis Enrique. I like Nagelsmann, but I don't want Vibes FC again. Me neither, mate. Absolutely not. Me neither. Big up, Marky Mark, by the way. Much love to you, brother. Hope you're doing well. Hope you had a fabulous birthday yesterday, by the way. I know it wasn't the ideal situation and stuff like that, mate, but I hope you had fun anyway. You deserve it, mate, and I hope you had a good time, my friend. I hope everything was blessed with you, my friend, and I had a great time. Always good to see you on the stream. Yeah, I'm not tolerating any immaturity on my streams, guys. I need some guys. These people, you know what I mean? Honest to God. Absolutely. Big up everyone, guys. But guys, if when you come in, please, could you kindly smash a like on the video? Could you do that? You know what I mean? That'd be great. Thank you so much. "35 minutes gone in the PSG game, guys. It's 0-0. A little bit behind the Barcelona game, which is 2-1 to Barcelona at the moment. Of course, it's 3-2 on aggregate. Well, one thing's for sure. Atletico Madrid would be damn happy that the away goal isn't counted, because at the end of the day, if Barcelona get one more goal, it would have been crazy curtains for them with the away goals thing. You know what I mean? The away goals used to be so difficult. You could be winning 1 minute, the next minute you're not winning at all. It's crazy. You know what I mean? You could be going through 1 minute, 1 goal, you're going out. We've suffered it so many times, guys. We really have. We suffered it so many times. Luis Enrique is the only manager who can manage Man United. Nagelsmann's second. Carrick showed me yesterday what he's all about, guys. He's not a tactical master. Marcus, yes, sir. What do you think of the new system where away goals don't count anymore? I agree. I agree to an extent. I think the away goals rule contributed towards football being very cautious. You know, it's a bit like an extra time. You know, it's a bit like extra time. You know, when teams cancel each other out and they're more afraid of losing than actually trying to win. And I think that the away goals rule used to be very, very, you know, make it very nerve-wracking. And I think it's a little bit unfair because 1 minute you'd be going through, you can see the goal and you'd be going out. I don't think away goals should be a thing, really, because I was raised on it. Man United has suffered from it a few times. We've been in the Champions League semi-final, been knocked out of the Champions League semi-final. Quarterfinals, semi-finals have been knocked out because of away goals. So I ain't fond of it. You know, we did go through a couple of times, of course, as well. PSG is one of them. Of course, a few years ago when Rashford hit the penalty in the top corner. But yeah, look, I would say that I think just you win by goals. More goals wins. I think that's fair, isn't it? That's it. It's hard. It's a harder way. We know it's a harder way, but you shouldn't get awarded more goals, more reward for scoring an away goal. You know what I mean? It's been around for a while. Yeah. I still want PGMO to go. They are ruining the game. Still upset about the red card for the Paul Hare. Paul Hare, by the way, he just opened his bun. That's all. When we saw much worse on Leeds, he elbowed for the goal. Actually, when you see the red card for Licha Martinez, and you see what Calvert-Lewin did to Licha Martinez in that same action, he actually grabbed his hair at the back and his neck. So isn't that a red card? And there was a studs on Casemiro, nothing given. The goal should have been disallowed. The goal should have been disallowed because it was a foul. It was an elbow. And it could have been a red card as well. So, again, Marky Mark, we suffer, don't we? We suffer the adversity, you know. Hi, I'm what? You're back. Yeah, not for much longer if you carry on, FCB. You do know it's just his finger and you'll never be back again, mate. And anyone called FCB will never be back again. Nikki, Goldbridge has been bought out by Neville. I know, mate. I know. In regards to the Goldbridge thing, of course, I congratulate Mark Goldbridge. Best of luck to him. He's sold his channel. Well done to him. He's built that from nothing. And I give him all his props. My only question would be, is that these kind of companies like Sky Sports, Gary Neville, and the overlap, what I would say is, are they buying out the competition and eventually taking away his platform? And is this a Glazer move? Because one thing I'll say, as much as whatever people think about Mark Goldbridge, he's got a big voice, right? He's a big voice. He's the biggest Man United channel in the world. And courtesy, he came at the right time. He took advantage of a moment. But what I would say is this, right? Are they buying out the competition because he's powerful in his words and his influence? Or his influence? Are they doing that? You know what I mean? So obviously they don't want someone as outspoken as him against the owners, and obviously he has a big voice. So maybe they're going to censor him eventually. It won't be straight away; it'll be slowly. But I guess time will tell. Of course, guys. I guess time will tell at the end of the day. Your jokes ain't funny, SCB. They're stupid. And, you know, you come in here to be stupid, mate, about our club. Do you know what I mean? You come here to be stupid, mate. If you come here to be stupid on this very good community, FCB, you won't be. You know what? I've got a very small list of people that have been blocked. You know that? I've had this platform for about 2 years now? A very small, one hand. You'll be another one on that. You'll be unique, mate. At least for the first time in your life, you'll be unique. For the first time in your life. Yes, maybe. But yeah, look. I think they're buying out the competition and eventually they're going to drift out Mark Goldbridge. Can they do one thing, though? Get rid of Adam McCullough from the overlap. He's bloody annoying. Guys, that guy is annoying. That guy, honest to God, the arrogance that oozes that. Can we get some proper Man United fans on there, please? You know what I mean? Honest to God. They need to fix that up, of course. FCB. SCB, you got a lot of groveling to do, SCB, because I'm fed up with your mood swings, mate. I'm not here for your mood swings, mate. I'm not a psychiatrist, you know. And guys who don't know, you know, he was coming on the show a couple of days ago, talking rubbish, moaning, saying this, saying that. You know, have you become a member yet? Right. Still, Atletico Madrid 1, Barcelona 2, guys. Atletico are pressing well. They played well since that goal, guys. Liverpool, Paris, not so good, but Paris are the better side so far. They've had the better chances. I would say at this point, Paris are going through, and justifiably so, of course. I would say this, guys. I am concentrating on the Liverpool game, but if Paris score, I'm going to the Barcelona game. That seems more of a competitive game. I am watching one eye on one at the moment. And I say two eyes, but one eye on one. One big eye on one. Oh, punched away. Dembele on the side netting. You know, on the side netting from Dembele. On the side netting. Nearly. PSG have had the best chances, guys. They had the better chances in this game. Absolutely, absolutely fantastic chances they've had. Dembele's missed a few. Dembele's looking maybe to leave PSG this summer, guys. He's stalled in his contract negotiations and wants to put the contract negotiations to one side at the moment and wants to concentrate on his team and his country, of course. So he will concentrate on these negotiations just before the World Cup. He's not going to do anything at the moment. He's concentrating on this Champions League campaign and his country, of course. But he will sort out his contract negotiations before the World Cup. Here come Liverpool. Oh, he's asking for a foul. So interesting there that he hasn't agreed. Apparently, PSG. There's a chance of PSG. They're clean through here. There's a clear through, and it's side netting. Another big chance missed for PSG, guys. Doué with the miss. Yeah, PSG have a wage cap. So they have a wage cap. So they are basically... Dembele wants to wait until after the wage cap thing has happened. He wants to know how much the wage cap thing is. So basically that's what it is. But they're stalled in the negotiations, which isn't good. Ephraim, I agree. They want a control, Mark. They want to control the narrative, don't they? They don't want any big voices anymore. But it's up to us as a community to build our own platform. We need to build our own platform. Do you know what I mean? You know, the real Man United fans are here anyway. You know what I mean? I would say that. And in these type of channels, YouTube was built for the working class, right? And it's being run by corporate bigots. And there was no reason for Gary Neville and his posse to create a YouTube channel to try and compete with the normal folk like me and you and everyone else. They're just doing it because they saw an opportunity in the market. They don't care. They don't care about Man United. Roy Keane don't care about Man United. Paul Scholes don't. Nicky Butt don't. They were great players, but they don't love Man United like we do. They don't consume Man United the way we do. For example, the opinion about Dorgu and the opinion about other players in the Man United team, they said keep the worst players and get rid of the best players, basically. That's what they're saying. Do you know what I mean? It's pathetic, you know. Yeah, look, some people say Mark Goldbridge sold his soul. I don't know about that. But what I would say is this, right? Yeah, it probably doesn't have a soul. It's probably already been sold. But anyway, what I would say is this, right? I would say that, no, like, if you're in that position, what would you do? You know, and, you know, if you had an offer like that, what would you do? I think it's all to do with the individual, you know, especially if you don't need to sell it. If you don't need it, you're doing well, you know, stuff like that. You really, you know, would you do it? Would you go forth and sell your platform? I don't know, man. I really don't. Nikki, what's your thought on area leaving the Bournemouth v wants Man United and wants Man United? I mean, I want Man United, but I can't get Man United, of course. But, you know, what I would say is that no for me, Nikki. I just get huge Thomas Frank vibes. I get this little club manager going to manage Man United with the same problems. Another yes man for me. Areola doesn't come across as ruthless. He doesn't come across as a guy who would dictate in regards, and that's what Man United need. And I think someone said it earlier. Half-time, Atletico Madrid 1, Barcelona 2, and it's Liverpool still going on, guys, in regards to that, because of obviously the injury to Ekitike. It's half-time in that game, but we're still going on in the Liverpool game, guys. Yeah, look, I wouldn't take. I think Areola would be a massive risk. It should be Nagelsmann, Luis Enrique. Other than that, I would even prefer Tuchel, to be honest with you, because he's experienced. But I would say no to Areola. I really would. Look, we're speculating here at the end of the day, isn't it? But we never know if he would come to Man United and he become this superstar Man United. The new Alex Ferguson, we never know. But one thing's for certain, whatever manager comes in is pretty evident last night. And I don't agree with tactics. I never agreed with tactics. I don't agree with that. I don't think that Michael Carrick sent his team out to play like that in the first half and should be 5-0 down against Leeds at home. I don't think that at the end of the day. I think Michael Carrick is too soft. I think they went to obviously Dublin, and instead of going to Dublin to play golf, they should have went to Dublin and played a few games in Dublin. I'm sure the great people of Ireland would have appreciated that. I'm sure. And what I would say about that is that what do you do to players, right, who notoriously down-taught, who notoriously are lazy? What's the worst thing to do to an addict? Because that's basically what it is. They're addicts. It's to feed into that addiction, right? What Carrick is doing is feeding into that addiction. And the rebirth of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, basically. And it took us a while to get over that. Now, I hope I'm proven wrong if Michael Carrick gets the job. I really do. I hope I'm proven wrong. Half-time, Liverpool 0, PSG 0, guys, in that game. I really hope that he does well and he proves me and every single person wrong, right? Of course, I believe in Michael Carrick. I believe in him, but since he was a player, I thought he was a world-class player. But you have to see the red flags. You do. The selection of Martinez was the wrong decision, right? And playing a player that hasn't played for 3 months when you've got Aiden Heaven on the bench was wrong, right? That was the wrong decision. Playing Ugarte in that middle in a double pivot was wrong. Play Jim Thwaites, man. Take a risk. Do something amazing. Or what you do, bring Cunha into the middle. Bring Cunha into the midfield and play Mbeumo. And do something different. Do something surprising. Do you know what I mean? But when I looked at the team yesterday, I still felt it was good enough to beat Leeds, right? But I saw a lot of red flags in that team yesterday. Mazraoui is a right back. It doesn't work. Mazraoui is a fullback and a fullback only. There's a difference between a wing back and a fullback. Mazraoui is a fullback, defensive. He's a Wan-Bissaka. He's not going to go up forward and overlapping runs and things like that. Do you know what I mean? And I would say that in regards to him, Carrick, he got it wrong yesterday, we have to say. And when you've had a long break in regards to the last time we played, the best thing for you to do is keep the same lineup, right? There's no point changing it, right? But like Usain Bolt, right, doesn't run every day. He doesn't run every day, does he? He runs once a couple of weeks, sometimes longer, right? Once a week. But he still runs fast, right? He's still the fastest there is, right? All this excuse about, they're sluggish, they're rusty and all that. I don't take that opinion anymore. I'm tired of that opinion of they're rusty, they're this and that. They're playing Leeds in a relegation zone Leeds. Ahmad, for me, I'm sorry, guys. He has moments, he has flashes, but he's not a Man United winger. Get the ball, pass it back, get the ball, side pass. That's all he does. Cut in, shoot wide. That's all he does. You know what I want to see? I want to see my winger whipping a ball in onto the head of Sesko. And I don't blame Sesko yesterday, because I know he was quiet, but I don't blame him yesterday because at the end of the day, he's not getting any balls. And no coincidence that every single striker that comes to Man United has the same problem, Marky Mark, Exactly so. I don't mind our ex-players like talking about the team, but they're always so negative. Neville was a horrible coach. What the leg does he have to stand on? Exactly. Nicky, he could have put Mount in the midfield too. He could have done that. I don't trust Ugarte. I like Ugarte. Look, I sat on this very seat when we were linked to Ugarte, and every one of us was saying, please, let's get Ugarte. We were all on Ugarte. Let's get Ugarte. We need Ugarte. He's going to fix our midfield problem. And it hasn't worked out. We're squeezing a stone here and expecting water. You know, it's not going to happen. You know, it's not going to work. He should have tried something different. Be creative. That's what I want to see from my manager. Be creative or bring in a young player. You know, I would like to see Shea Lacey get some minutes because as far as I'm aware, Amarim had this youth thing thrown at him so much time. But I'm seeing Michael Carrick and he's not playing youth players. He's not playing youth players. It's what we're talking about. What is it? Just exclusively down to Manu and that's it. You know, where's Shea Lacey? Why didn't he get some game time? You know, honestly, look, what has happened to Ahmad? He was playing well under Amarim, wasn't he? A little bit better. But I don't think he's a Man United winger. I don't think Ugarte is a Man United midfielder. I don't think Luke Shaw is a Man United defender. I think Licha Martinez needs a few games before he gets running and gets fit again. You know, and you're getting into a position where and Mazraoui is definitely not a right back in my opinion. Mark, I like Carrick, but he is too nice. Hurt these players' feelings and let them know about themselves. But of course, we are Player FC, so they were down tools again. We need to get rid of Player FC, and the only way to do that, Mark, is having a full rebuild, a full overhaul, and a change of the cultural problems at Man United, isn't it? And that's what it is. You know what I mean? And it's not going to be easy to do that. But Amram was on his way to doing that. But obviously, people don't have the patience for it, unfortunately. They don't understand about short-term pain, do they? They don't. For long-term gain, obviously, that analogy doesn't go with Man United, you know, unfortunately. Guys, we're half-time here. It is Atletico Madrid 1, Barcelona 2. And it's also PSG 0, Liverpool 0, guys. Marcus, folks, try to compare Sir Alex coming from a small team, Aberdeen, to a giant Man United and other small team managed like Arola. Forgetting Sir Alex already won about 10 trophies and a European. Alex Ferguson was a genius, especially in league football. He could rally a team of nobodies into winning trophies. That guy could have Carrick and Fletcher in the centre-back and a win away to Wolfsburg. That guy can win Premier League titles with Gibson and Cleverley. You know, this is what we're talking about. That guy was a genius, you know, and he's a 1 in a million manager. You know, as you said there, he stopped the monopoly of Rangers and Celtic winning the league. He won the league with Aberdeen. He won the European Cup, a European trophy with Aberdeen, beating Real Madrid, by the way. And we all know that Real Madrid don't lose finals. And he beat Real Madrid. That was the genius of the man. Nobody in football these days can do something like that. Imagine Pep, right, going to Aberdeen right now and winning the Scottish League and winning a Europa League with Aberdeen, beating Real Madrid in the final. You know it's never going to happen, isn't it? Absolutely. Marcus, before he even stepped into Old Trafford, there's no comparison, mate. No comparison. Look, I'm not going to say that Areola's a bad manager because he's certainly not a bad manager, but there's a difference between a good manager and a Manchester United manager. And what we got to do, we got to be so careful that we don't do the same mistake that we've done before, guys. You know, now Areola is a hipster manager. You know, we need a manager who's going to come in there and demand the respect, right? That's what we need. If we don't have that, we're not going to be successful. We're not going to be successful because the same problems are occurring time and time again, season in, season out with Manchester United. Look at them yesterday. They've had a nice break in Dublin. You know, they went on the pitch yesterday expecting to win. Leeds were ready for them. In fact, Leeds looked at that team and thought, Leeds hasn't played for 3 months, right? They've got Luke Shaw, who's clearly not fit. You've got players, Mazraoui doesn't play right back usually. Lenny Oro is new. You know, he's a partnership with Licha Martinez, is new. And then they're thinking, we fancy this. We fancy this. Do you know what I mean? Yes, we need a manager to take risk. I'd rather go for it and lose. Exactly. My biggest question mark, obviously, in the second half, like the first half was atrocious, right? We should have been 5-0 down, right? Let's be real, guys, right? It was atrocious. The changes should have been made. The changes should have been made at the halftime mark. It was unacceptable performance. Alex Ferguson would have made the changes. It was unacceptable. So what should have happened is a couple of new players come on, and we should have went for it. And Bremo should have come on, and we should have went for it. You know what I mean? Maybe that red card the red card, which shouldn't have been a red card, wouldn't have happened. Do you know what I mean? Ephraim, Carrick looks confused. What it needs to do to sub players at halftime? It's very difficult. And in a way, I feel for him because he's an interim manager and he doesn't want to make a mistake. However, that's the nature of the beast, isn't it? If you want to be a Man United manager, you have to take risks. You have to show people you're willing to be bold, at the end of the day. And what Alex Ferguson said when, we lost the league in 1995, guys, and that was a team full of serial winners, right? Andre Kanchelskis, Mark Hughes, Paul Ince, these players who left the football club, right? They were a team of serial winners, right? And they got let go. We only lost the league by 1 point, and they got let go, and Alex Ferguson said to them, those kids, the class of 92, by the way, those kids are going to replace you. You know what I mean? Absolutely. This last game's player picks from Carrick was enough to make me prefer other managers. We shouldn't give Carrick any contact, and regardless if we get Champions League places. I agree, Red Times. I think we have to do things the right way. We have to do things to the book, interview candidates, I think. I think we need to get the best. And the best is Luis Enrique, of course. I know it's very unlikely we're going to get Luis Enrique, but why not try? Why we use it? Look, guys, there's been media been planting seeds, right, already that we're not going to get the manager we want this summer because the World Cup is on. They're already planting the seed. They're already planting the seed in the media. Have a look on the social media. This is why we're going after Areola. Yeah, go after Areola and give him a bloody 3-year contract. And then halfway through that contract, you're going to say, actually, this is not good because the players don't respect him. What have you won, Mr. Areola? Just like what they said to David Moyes, isn't it? What have you won? And that's when it all went to pieces at the end of the day. Nikki, Rich that had Red Devils United had a stream taken down. Not sure why he has not break the rules and had to start all over again with another stream, but don't know what it's called. I don't know, Nikki. I don't know about him, to be honest with you. I don't know. I don't know why his channel was deleted. I don't know. I wouldn't wish that on anyone. It's horrible. Sorry about that. I know Rich, and I don't know why. I have a theory, but I'm not going to talk about it, to be honest with you. But it's sad when those things happen. But yeah, it is what it is. But guys, Stretford Post is the place to be. Do you know what I mean? It's a proper place. You know what I mean? I'm not really interested, to be honest with you. Absolutely. Nikki, I wish him all the best. I heard about on another stream. About what? I don't know if he has another channel. I don't know. Of course, but yeah, look, so many people doing this social media thing. I've been doing it for a long, long time. You know what I mean? You're looking about 20 years. I've been in social media or music and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? And personally, Nikki, I don't know who really about him. I don't know nothing about him, but you know what I mean? I do Stretford Post. I don't really know nothing about him, Nikki, to be honest with you. I don't, but I wish him the best, to be honest with you. If he got his channel, that's really horrible. And I wouldn't wish it on anyone. Absolutely. You know what I mean? And there's obviously a reason. It's very difficult to get your channel deleted. There is a reason. You don't get it deleted for no reason. Let me tell you that right now. You can appeal when you get it back. I know people have. And there is always obviously reasons. There always is. I would say. Guys, we're ready for the second half. It's coming soon, guys. You do know that, yeah. So we're ready for the second half. It's coming very, very soon, of course. Sal, what the owners did to our club is absolute crime. Yeah, yeah. I mean, there should be retrospective action taken against our owners, isn't it, for what they've done? But they're not Russian, so they won't take action against them, isn't it? At the end of the day, you know. So they have absolutely destroyed our football club, and they brought it to its knees. I mean, look what they've done to Old Trafford, for crying out loud, an iconic stadium like that. What they've done, you know, is unbelievable. You know what I mean? To this football club, and we've been cursed with them. To be honest with you, it's like a curse. Do you know what I mean? That we've had hovering over us for so many years. You know what I mean? It is a curse. And one day, I hope they would leave this football club. I really do. I really hope so. One day, if we're blessed, one day they'll leave this football club. I hope so. But yeah, look. At the end of the day, look, you know, it's just you know. That was a thing that shouldn't have never happened in the first place. That's one thing I would say. All to do with a horse and things like that, wasn't it? It should never have happened. It should never have went that way, you know. And what I don't like and what I'm disappointed about, obviously, is when Man United get a little bit of success, we start, you know, forgetting about the protest and things like that. And I think we should keep the momentum with the protest, and we should keep consistent with the protests as well. You know what I mean? You know, but yeah. But it is what it is, you know. But please, guys, if you're in the house, please don't forget to smash a like. If you guys can do that for me, don't forget to put your notifications on as well. You know what I mean? And don't forget to, you know, support the channel. Thank you so much, everyone who's here today. Of course, I really appreciate you all. Of course, I really do. Big up Ephraim, of course, the legend. Of course, big up the people who are consistently supporting the channel, guys. It is a proper channel. You know what I mean? Put up proper news, not just fake news, not just, you know, a picture of a footballer next to a big writing and talking about a transfer by using bloody Google. No, we actually got contacts. And we tried to bring you the latest and the greatest, guys. Absolutely. The latest news about Man United. Gomez is on for Liverpool. Kickoff in the Barcelona game. Big half for Barcelona, massive half for Barcelona. Big half for both teams, guys. Liverpool need to do something. They need to do something. Liverpool need to take a risk. They do need to take a risk here. They're taking a while. They're taking a while to get going. It's always Liverpool, isn't it? Always taking their time. Big up, Nicky. Big up, PSG. Come on, PSG. Finish the job off, PSG. Yeah, we need it. Ephraim. Sal, it is amazing how many managers Luke Shaw survived. I know, mate. It's ridiculous. I mean, anyone would have thought that he's the problem, innit? You know what I mean? Hey, what's going on, Kevin? How you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Would that red card overturn Lisandro Martinez, Sal, bro? Knowing Man United and our luck and our history with the PGMO, no, it won't be overturned because they don't like us. And I've said it. People think I'm just using sound bites and sensationalist quotes. They don't like us. I think Bruno basically said that yesterday. He said other teams, the rules are different. You know what I mean? Basically saying that Man United, there's agenda against Man United. They don't like Man United. And that's it. You know, and even if Man United appeal it, they're going to try and find a way to do it. Look, you remember the Ahmad penalty? You know, it went to VAR and they didn't give it. That's how they are. It was a blatant penalty on Ahmad. Right. And they doubled down on that in the end. And they doubled down and they backed the referee and they said that they doubled down on it and said, it wasn't a penalty. Shows you what sort of secret society we're dealing with these referees. You know, I find it amazing that every single time we're seeing the same referees every single week in, week out with Man United. The same referees, week in, week out. It's so frustrating, honestly. You know, the same faces. You know, the same faces, week in, week out. So it's exhausting, honestly. Anyway, still Atletico Madrid 1, Barcelona 2, guys. Liverpool 0, PSG 0. Kickoff is underway in both games, of course. Big half for both teams. A lot to do for Barcelona. A lot to do, much more to do for Liverpool, of course. Barcelona need 1 goal to get it back. Flooring works here. Kirkes. Well tackled by the PSG player there. Well tackled. It's a great tackle, that. At the moment, no extra time, guys. Doué is in. He's gone into the advertising board. Doesn't look good, but he's off the pitch. Chance at Liverpool. Oh, that was Gakpo. Doué's off the pitch. He's not looking too healthy. That was a push, to be honest with you. That was a push. That was an awful push. That was a push by Szoboszlai, guys. That was a push. That should be a card, mate. That's dangerous play. From Szoboszlai, that was dangerous play. Should not be doing that, mate. That's not very professional, is it? So once PSG, if PSG score, here come Liverpool though. Great chance, good save. Good shot from Gakpo there. Liverpool need to have this intensity. If they're going to get back into this game, they need this intensity. It was a good strike from Cody Gakpo. Yeah, they need this intensity, definitely. They need to, the Anfield crowd need to be up for this game. Salah with the corner. Cross comes in. Chance. And that's going to be a goal kick. That's a good corner. It's a good corner. It's going to be a goal kick. Marky Mark. Everyone, please hit the like button, subscribe. Thank you so much, Marky Mark. Yes, guys, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're new, if you like what you hear and like what you see. The great community, of course. And smash a like, guys. If you could be as kind. Let's see if we can get as many likes as possible, guys, in this stream. Of course, guys, I know it's not our team. It's not Man United. But you know what? Champions League night. You know, we're getting prepared for next season. Let's not forget. Next season, we should be in the Champions League, guys. So, you know what? Looking forward to that. We're looking ahead. We're planning ahead. We're getting warmed up. We will be match fit, unlike Man United, for next season, guys. That's one thing for sure. Definitely. Now, guys, Man United have left themselves in a bit of a mess. We've got Chelsea coming up. We've got Brentford who are fighting for the Champions League. Let's be fair. And then we got Liverpool, guys. You know, so when you think about it, you know, this could be a very, very scary few weeks for Man United, you know? All because we lost the game that we should have won. But knowing Man United, the way we are, the way our mentality is, the way we down tool for certain games, we'll probably go and beat bloody Chelsea and Liverpool. You know, this is the thing with them. You know, we'll probably go and beat Chelsea and Liverpool. Absolutely. Dewey looks like he's not too good. Much ado about nothing. He's much ado about nothing. Yeah, he's injured, but yeah, he was injured. He went into the board. That was Szoboszlai. He pushed him right into the board, didn't he? The advertising board. He pushed him right into the advertising board. Chelsea game will be now a very important game, massive game now at Stamford Bridge. And you know we haven't won at Stamford Bridge in a while, Ephraim. You know it's going to be a difficult one. You know, We haven't won there in a while, you know, and it's yeah. It's a bit nerve-wracking. But hopefully Man United will be all right. Hopefully Man United. At least need to try and win. We need to look at that game, Man City against Chelsea, the way Chelsea dismantled Chelsea. We need to look at that, and we need to put Chelsea to the sword. At least try. You know what I mean? Still Atletico Madrid 1, Barcelona 0, guys. Still that, guys. Kevin, we can't bottle Champions League places, bro. We could still finish third. If we bottle it, it'll be really bad. If we bottle it, Kevin, it will be awful. Considering we only need to win a couple of games now. I want to finish third. We're not guaranteed third, but I want to finish third. I think we're getting the Champions League, but I want to finish third. I want to finish as high up the table as possible. I don't want I don't want to be finishing fifth or, like that and having to go through a qualification round and things like that. You know what I mean? I would rather finish third, definitely. Goal for Barcelona, guys. Ferran Torres has scored again. It is Atletico Madrid 1, Barcelona 3, guys. They're 3-1 up. It is now 4-4 on aggregate, guys. 3-1 to Barcelona. They have scored. Goal for Barcelona. Ferran Torres with another goal, guys. Another goal for Barcelona. Unbelievable game, that one. Unbelievable. Barcelona 3-1 up away in the Metropolitano, guys. They've overturned it again. They've got it again. It's 4-4 on aggregate, guys. 4-4 on aggregate. 3-3 on aggregate, should I say. 3-3 on aggregate, guys. 3-3 on aggregate. They scored. Big up, Marcus. Big up yourself. Big up, Marcus. They scored. Unbelievable, guys. 3-1 to Barcelona. Unbelievable, guys. What a game that is. What a game. Yeah. Shame about this one. PSG 0, Liverpool 0, of course. Nothing going on. Literally nothing going on. But you never know. I think if Liverpool score, that would make it very interesting. It would make it interesting. If Liverpool score, that would be interesting. Just, they need to be a little bit more clinical, Over the bar from Graven Birch, by the way. Good strike, but over the bar. Yeah, they need... You know who Liverpool need? They need a Jurgen Klopp. They need a Jurgen Klopp on the touchline. That's what they need, don't they? Atletico Madrid 1. Barcelona 3, guys. Unbelievable. Ferran Torres. Goal from Ferran Torres, guys. Kicks it in between the legs of the player into the bottom corner, guys. Play resumes. 3-1, guys. 3-1. I said. Was it disallowed? Was it disallowed? Was the goal disallowed? I don't know. I'll have to wait and see. I'll have to see. Was it disallowed? No goal. Offside. Still 2-1, guys. Still 2-1 in that game. The goal was disallowed. It is still 2-1. A lifeline for Atletico Madrid. A lifeline for Atletico Madrid. Yeah, I don't want Atletico Madrid going through, guys. They don't deserve to go through. I'm sorry. They played 10 men Barcelona in the new camp. They're rubbish. It's basically a buy for Arsenal in the next round, guys. I'll be honest with you. It's basically a buy in the next round. That's what it is. I wish our board were proactive and was out getting a gentleman's agreement with players. Absolutely, but let's sit on our hands until the World Cup. Man, yesterday had me on a rant. 26 days to. I mean, it was awful. Marky Mark. I'm still recovering, Marky Mark. I'm still angry, frustrated about it. I'm still angry and frustrated, mate. Honestly, I felt like I've been betrayed, you know, the way Man United played yesterday, because I was so excited. I was building it up. 24 days about a game, and that's what they gave us, guys. That is what they gave us, you know. Yeah, we need Barcelona to win just for the sake of the tournament, guys. Honestly, believe it. You don't want to see Arsenal in the final, man. Please no. Barcelona by far a better team. But it's still 2-1. That's we got about half an hour in that game. We've got about 32 minutes in this game. Big everyone joining me today, you absolute legends. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, smash a like on the video. That would be absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much. Cross comes in. There you go. Is that offside? Oh, no, it's gone straight back. That's a back pass, surely. No, it's offside. It's offside. Crossfield ball out wide to Florian Wirtz. It's Salah now. Salah cuts, Gakpo cuts in. Chance. Oh, I thought he was going there. I thought he was going to him there. Konate. Out here wide. Salah. Ball given away. Szoboszlai. The ball out here wide again to Gomez. Gomez with the cross. Oh, it's a decent cross, a little bit too high. It's picked up by Kirkes. Out wide here to Gakpo. Good pressure from Liverpool. Makes a change in this game. Yeah. What's that like? What's happened to Isaac? Isaac's had a poor season, hasn't he? Got injured, I know, but, you know. Here come Liverpool. Salah. Chance on Liverpool. Can they get it? Oh, it's a bad ball back from Florian Wirtz there. It was a bad ball. He wins it well. Good play from Florian Wirtz. Well played. Worked hard there. Szoboszlai. Giving the ball away. Not very good. This could be a counter for PSG. Kvaratskhelia, great chance. Great chance this time for Kvaratskhelia. A great tackle there. A great tackle by Kirkes, guys, but it was offside. It was offside. It was another chance for PSG. They really are messing up these chances. They really are messing up these chances. Just offside. Very close, though. Half an hour to go, guys. Said in the car park blaming Michael Carrick. Fun flip, base flip flops. Kevin. Oh, Said. I know, mate. It's never going to be the manager, mate. Let me just tell you that. I mean, we need to call out the board more, you know. We really do need to call out the board. You know, because the same problems keep replicating themselves, and it's just getting tedious, isn't it? You know, the toxicity and stuff. You know, we all want our cup to win. Of course we do. You know, I'm sure no one deserves it. I'm sure Said doesn't like going in the car park, but you know, yeah, it's just One of those things, isn't it? You know, I mean, obviously that performance deserves deserves what it got. It deserves a rollicking. It honestly does. You know, some of these players don't know how lucky they are to play for Man United. You know what I mean? Half an hour. Liverpool got half an hour to score 2 goals, guys. Otherwise, they're going out in the Champions League. They played a lot better. Barcelona dominating Atletico de Madrid. Of course, Barca had a goal disallowed, which would have equaled the tie. I do think Barcelona need to get through this game. I do believe, I'm begging Barcelona, please, Barca, get through this bloody Atletico Madrid. Atletico Madrid are just a fake team, man. Honest to God, the fake team in Madrid. Honestly, they just need to step aside and let the good teams go through, man. Honestly. No offense to them, by the way. No offense to them, but yeah, it is what it is. Here come Liverpool again. Gakpo. And saved by the keeper. Keeper's done pretty well, to be honest. There was question marks after PSG sold Donnarumma to Man City. Keeper's done all right. And Gamora is coming on, guys. Of course, scored that great goal at the weekend against Fulham, guys. He's going to be coming on. I think it's about time he's come on. I think Liverpool need to go a little bit more attacking, to be honest. I don't see any point in them just sitting back, just waiting to be defeated. They've got to do something. Goal kick to Atletico Madrid. Atletico Madrid holding on. They've got about 25 minutes to hold on in that game. Atletico Madrid. Barcelona are going to be pressing them, of course. Relentless press, of course. Here's Gomez. Salah. Szoboszlai. Oh, that's a penalty. Penalty to Liverpool. Penalty to Liverpool, guys. That is a penalty. Protests are going on. Protests are going on. They're unhappy, PSG, about that one. They're not happy at all about that. They're protesting. They're not happy. Pacho with the foul. Let me have a look. Yeah, it's a penalty. He didn't win the ball. He connected to the man. He's going to go down easily, but that's a penalty to Liverpool. That's a penalty to Liverpool. And yeah, he went down easily, but you can't. Obviously, you have to be. It's a little bit soft. I think it's soft. Yeah, it's soft, but I don't think this is going to be overturned. I don't think it's going to be overturned. He connected and he fell, and it's going to be a penalty. They're not going to overturn that. Sorry. Even though it was very soft for me, it was very soft. Penalty for Liverpool, guys, in this Champions League quarterfinal, second leg, guys. My goodness me, penalty. They've got a big opportunity here to cut the gap here, guys. He's gone to VAR. Connected to the man. I don't know. No penalty. No penalty. No foul, no penalty. Well, he connected to him. That was a penalty. Well, Liverpool will be unhappy about that one, in my opinion. Yeah, he fell down easily, though. You have to admit. He did fall down a little bit easy. Here come Liverpool again. And it's a free kick to PSG. Free kick to PSG, guys. Guys, thank you, everyone. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're new. Don't forget to smash a like on the video if you guys can do that for me. And that'd be brilliant. Come on, PSG, Kevin. Big up, Kev. Let's do it. Let's do it. We can do it. I'm waiting on Barca to do something, though. Come on, Barca. We need another goal, mate. Or two. Yeah, VAR's mad, isn't it? But that was soft. It would have been a soft penalty, to be honest with you. But you got to be careful when you make those sort of challenges in the box, don't you? You have to be so careful making those sort of challenges in the box. Yeah. Liverpool 0, Paris Saint-Germain 0, of course. Can Liverpool get back into the tie? Can they get one goal, which will get them back into the tie? They're playing a lot better. You see the impact of Salah is a lot better. The substitutions have made a difference. Shabodisli, Kirkes, and Gamoa. And that's going to be a corner to Liverpool. Good play from Ngamoa again. Looks a good player, Ngamoa. He does look a good player. Looks a very good player. Oh, headed wide. Headed wide. Just wide from Liverpool. 20 minutes in the Barcelona game, guys. It's still 2-1 to Barcelona. Mandem, what's going on, my friend? Hope you're doing well. If this was United, that penalty would have stood to create the drama at Anfield. It's real true. It's real talk. We're not lying, Mandem. We know it, innit? I don't, people think we're lying here. Like, there's actually been a guy on Twitter, right, who've actually done a day's. He's done the Lord's work, basically. And he's done about, it has to be over 20 occasions when Man United had bad decisions against him. I know that, and we're only talking about the last few years. You know what I mean? We're only talking about the last few years. He's done about 20 tweets with videos, evidence of bad decisions going against Man United. Liverpool 0, PSG 0. PSG looking to get to the Champions League semi-final for the second year in a row. Looking to win it 2 times in a row. That'd be incredible, wouldn't it? Considering they never won it before. It's a goal kick to PSG. Still leading 2-0 in aggregate. Still got the best, the better of the ball possession. 54% to 46. Liverpool attacking now. Konate. Shabodisli is playing. I think he's playing as a right back now. Salah. This is where Salah's dangerous, of course. Gakpo works. And it's shot there. Kirkes. Ngamoa. Oh, great shot that from Ngamoa. Straight at the goalkeeper, though. Good save. Well held. Well held. So it's not falling for Liverpool at the moment. It's definitely not falling for Liverpool right now. Salah. Oh, he took the ball away, Gakpo. Mandem, if we are honest and look at these matches today and tomorrow in the Champions, we really have a squad that can compete here. If the ball doesn't invest, we won't even dream of being at this stage. We'll probably get out of the group, but we do what Tottenham did, Mandem. We'll probably get knocked out the next round. I do think we're better than Tottenham. I do think we're better than Chelsea. I think we got more of a football heritage in Europe. I think we'll do better than some people think. However, we haven't got the capabilities and the facilities to beat at the moment, the PSGs of this world and things like that, and we can just take some investment. You know what I mean? We've proven we can get to Europa League finals. We could beat the likes of Barcelona and that. We've beaten PSG in the past, different PSG team, of course, but I think we need a lot of work. You know what I mean? Goal! PSG have wrapped it up, guys. They've wrapped it. PSG have scored, guys. They have wrapped it up. Get in there. They're out, Liverpool. It's over for Liverpool, guys. They have wrapped it up. It is over for Liverpool as far as we are concerned, guys. It is 3-0 on aggregate now, guys. A goal for PSG, guys. Brilliant for PSG. They are going to the next round. Liverpool are going out of the competition, guys. A great, great strike. Wonderful goal from Dembele, guys. Bent into the corner, past the hapless goalkeeper, Mamadashvili. He couldn't dash quick enough for that one. In the back of the net. Well deserved from PSG, guys. Well deserved. That game is done. So I'm going to be keeping much more of an eye now on the Atletico Madrid against Barcelona game, guys. I'm going to be keeping an eye on that one. I'll be looking at the Atletico Madrid Barcelona game now, guys. That one is much, much closer than this one, of course, as we expected. It's all good. Thank you, PSG. Vamos. Big up, man, them. There's nothing gut-wrenching like this. Trying your hardest to just to receive a dagger. Big up, my friend. Big up, SLD. What's going on, my friend? Hope you're doing well. It's good to see you. Legend. What's going on, my friend? Hope you're doing good, mate. Hope everything is blessed with you. Now, we're keeping an eye on the Atletico de Madrid guys game. Timo Real Madrid against Barcelona. We're keeping an eye on them, of course. And it's going to be a goal kick to Atletico Madrid. What Barcelona do? Barcelona get one more goal. This is going to extra time, guys. This is going to extra time. One more goal. This is going to extra time. Liverpool need 3 goals. They need a miracle. They need a miracle. They need a miracle, definitely. Scrappy in the Barca game. Scrappy in the Barca game. And here come Atletico Madrid, though. On the attack. Big chance. That's going to be a red, surely. He pushed him in the back. Oh, he's giving a yellow. He's giving a yellow. But it's offside. Was it offside? What happened there? No, he's not offside. Nah, it could be a red, It could be a red. Is it Surloff who went down? It was Surloff who went down. Surloff who went down. And Barcelona, as usual, Simeone running up and down the pitch. I think it's a yellow. I think it's a yellow. But I wouldn't be surprised if they give a red here. They're going for last man, professional foul, potential red card check. They're looking for the red power. They're looking for the red card. Atletico Madrid. I just think personally it's a waste of time, and Atletico Madrid going to the semi-finals. It really is a waste of time. They're going to lose to Arsenal. 11 against 11, they're going to lose to Arsenal. I think Bournemouth have more of a chance beating Arsenal. Honestly, I can't. I don't think you can give a red card here. I don't think you can do that. Well, they're watching the VAR. They're watching the VAR. They're going to watch the VAR. Yeah, lifeline again for Atletico Madrid. By the way, another red card coming their way. Yeah. Nah. He had him covered. He had him covered. Yeah, he's going to give a red. It's a red card. Their dirty games tricks have done it. It's a red card. He fell down easily, though, didn't he? Really, really easy. Another lifeline for look. Oh my God, come Madrid, man. Honestly, Mandem. The PSG goalkeeper was supposed to be second choice, but actually decent. He's not bad. Solaf always scores against Barcelona. Penalty. I mean, the red cards, though, just honest to God, the red cards are just ridiculous, guys. Now, incentive is in Barcelona. Of course, Barcelona have to try and score a goal. Atletico play haram ball. They're going to go to Emirates and get slapped up, guys. Honestly, Arsenal in the final for me. Arsenal in the Champions League final for me. Honestly. You see, it should be PSG are buying against bloody Arsenal. I mean, imagine playing Sporting Lisbon and Atletico in the bloody Champions League. That's like that is literally Europa League fixtures, guys. It's literally Europa League fixture. Anyway, Alvarez is going to take the free kick for Atletico Madrid. About 20 yards out, he takes it, and it's straight at the goalkeeper. Now, Barca have to do something tactically here. Hansi Flick has to show himself tactically, of course. They need a goal. They can either lay down and take it, or try and get a goal. It's going to be very difficult now. Obviously, even if it goes to extra time, they'll be down to 10 men and stuff, you know. But Barca are, you know, if anyone could do it, Barcelona could do it. They're going to make a change here. De Jong is coming on. Frankie De Jong is coming on in midfield. Gavi's come off. Gavi for De Jong. Here we go. Barcelona, Lamine Yamal. That's going to be a free kick. No, they're not giving it. Keeper comes out well cleared. De Jong on the ball. Out here wide. Oh, he loses the ball. Atletico on the attack here. One more goal surely is over. And it's going to be a corner. Goalkeeper should have come out for that one. Still Liverpool 0, PSG 1, 3-0 in aggregate. That game is over. Straight at the goalkeeper there. Yeah, PSG well deserved this. They've been the better side throughout the two legs, guys. They deserve this 100%. Cross comes in from PSG. Can Barcelona muster up something in the last 8 minutes of normal time, guys? They keep kicking out of play. They've got to try and play some football and get it up forward. Lorente. Let's not forget that Arsenal beat Atletico Madrid 4-0. You know, let's not forget that. Hopefully, man, please, for football's sake, go on Atletico, man. Go on. We beat Arsenal, but we need Barca. They have more of a chance. What is the player doing? What is the Barca player doing? Honestly, what is he doing there? He's just kicking it outfield blindly. Nothing. He had a chance to pass it in. You need a goal, guys. You're not clearing it out. You're not defending the lead. Forget about down to 10 men. Foul on Barcelona. Yeah, that red card was extremely harsh, I think. I think red cards are just being too easily. It just ruins the game. I mean, he was not going to get there. The other player was much faster than him. Serloff is slow. You know, here come Barcelona anyway. Is Marcus Rashford here? Is it Marcus Rashford on the pitch? Looks like a number 10. Good crossfield pass to Kunde. Kunde on the ball here. Good chance of Barca. De Jong. Can he get the ball in? Get the ball in, mate. Get the ball in. Stop messing around, man. I hate players that do that. Just get the bloody ball in. You need a goal. No one cares about your step overs. Honest to God. Big up everyone in the house, guys. Thank you so much for joining me today. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Absolutely. Good to see you. It's not a red card, FM, I agree. The worst defending champions in Premier League history. Absolutely. I will take Flick over Carrick. I think most of us would, Ryan, definitely. I'd rather Barca beat Arsenal for sure. Arsenal would just scumbaggy win against Atletico and proceed to the final, yeah. And they'll be heartbroken in the final because they actually have a hard game for once. So, hear about Peter Barker? Yes, heard about it, my friend. Heard about it. Yep, spoke about it earlier, my guy. Atletico Madrid is crime to football. It's one of the worst semi-finals in the history of football. Look, I've seen Atletico Madrid. They're boring, man. They're a boring team. And honest to God, Simeone, he gets them going, but they don't win. And they won't win against Arsenal. Arsenal are overpowered them. You know, the only reason they're winning these two ties, is because the first leg Barca are down to 10 men and the second leg Barca down to 10 men. That's the only reason that Atletico Madrid are winning these ties, is the 10 men. Barca would have had this comfortable. For football, we want Barcelona, Arsenal. That's what we want. But the way Barca are getting, Barca keep losing the ball at the moment. It doesn't look like they're going to score. They've only got a few minutes left. They need to muster up something. They need to take a little bit of a risk. Good skill, Rashford. Good skill for Rashford. That's a bit of urgency from Rashford. There you go. Oh, he slipped. What an idiot. He slipped. He's offside. Oh, he's onside. He was in his own half. It's a big chance at Atletico. Can he score? No. Straight at the keeper. Poor finish. Poor finish from Atletico there. I mean, come on. That was rubbish. Kunde. Lamine Yamal. De Jong here. They need to push up. Rashford is on the wing at the moment. They need to get that ball up. Is that Rashford or is Lamine? Can't even see. It is Rashford, I think. Anyway, Kunde. Gavi. No, Pedri. Pedri on the ball to this one goal. This one goal would take it to extra time, guys. Atletico Madrid against Barcelona. One goal would take it to extra time. De Jong. Kunde. And it's going to be a throw into Barcelona. They need to do something, guys. I don't know how many minutes it's going to be. It'll be quite a few minutes added on because of that VAR decision. Barca making a change here. It looks like Rafinha's coming on. They're going for it. It's Beraldo. It's Beraldo coming on. Who's the other player? Koke's coming off for Atletico Madrid. Cardoso's coming on for Atletico. Still Liverpool 0, PSG 1, guys. Omo's come off for Barcelona. Of course, Barcelona had a goal disallowed as well in this game. Cancelo and Omo are out, and Araujo, yeah, and Bargi is come on. Oh, good cross there, but, you know, they didn't quite get the touch. Araujo didn't quite get the touch there. Now, they're going to shithouse their way to the final here at Atletico Madrid. It's that last man thing. I think that last man thing is such a grey area, in my opinion. It's such a grey area. Recall 2098. Yeah, very well, mate. Very, very well. Rashford has done this before. Yeah, he has, mate. We know how to beat PSG. We're about the only team who know how. You know, Marky Mark. Well off traffic, track, but finally got my B coaching license. Congratulations, Marky Mark, my guy. Only a couple of levels ago, Sal, as manager, me, assistant manager, will put United back where they go. You never know, never say never, Marky Mark. That'd be absolutely fantastic. I will, mate. I'll make sure. I'll be so ruthless, it'll be unbelievable. I don't know how long I'll last. They'll probably sack us after a couple of weeks, the way we are. But yeah, absolutely. Congratulations, Marky Mark. Absolutely brilliant. I look forward to seeing you in management, man. Go for it, man. You never know what the future brings. Hopefully, I see you up in lights very soon, my friend. You know ball, so why not? I don't know if Barcelona are even going to do anything here. They're It's a header, and it went straight at the goalkeeper. My goodness me. It just went straight at the goalkeeper. He didn't get enough power on it. Well, Barca, look. Arsenal will be delighted they're playing that Atletico Madrid. Let me tell you that much. They'll be delighted they're playing that Atletico Madrid. 8 minutes of injury time, guys. 1 minute has played already of that. Yeah, they'll be delighted they're playing that Atletico. Two-0 to PSG. 2-0 to PSG. PSG are now 4-0 up in aggregate. They've absolutely annihilated Liverpool here, guys. 4-0 on aggregate. PSG are going to the semi-final. They've absolutely destroyed PSG, Liverpool here. absolutely annihilated them. They are 2-0 up, 4-0 in aggregate, guys. Game, set, match in that game, guys. Game, as if it wasn't already. Game, set, and match, guys. They're in 6 minutes of injury time there. Game, set, and match. 2-0 to PSG, guys. We already knew that. It's game over. Soon as PSG scored, that was it. I mean, the small hope that they have, that was it. Yeah, I mean, but look, Barcelona still looking for a goal. Big chance for Atletico. Atletico have had a couple of chances here. I mean, if PSG took all their chances in this tie, man, honestly. Oh, another poor cross there. Just when it's too high. It's too high. Well, Araujo needs to be careful there. He did lash out a little bit with his feet. There could be retrospective action, but nah. One thing I don't like about football, guys, and I'm going to say this, one of the worst things I don't like is this substitute wasting time. Because you don't really get injury time if you waste 3 minutes making bloody substitutions, do you? So I really think that should change. I think the time should stop when substitutions are being made. Rashford here. Atletico Madrid looking to get to the semi-final again. Of course, remember when they lost to the final to Real Madrid, nearly won it against Real Madrid. A last-minute goal. Barcelona, a last-minute goal, wasn't it? Gareth Bale. Barcelona got to do something. They've got 3 minutes to save their Champions League campaign here. 3 minutes to save their Champions League campaign. They're going out of the Champions League, guys, as we speak. They're just passing it around at the moment. They're not really doing anything. Atletico Madrid are defending deep. Chance. And it's straight at the goalkeeper. Again, some of the balls from Barcelona, what I've seen so far, have been poor. Now they're going to wait another 30 seconds. They're going out, Atletico going out against Atletico, man. Let's get it straight. Let's get it straight. They're going out against Arsenal. Arsenal, I've already accepted that fate. Chance here for Barcelona. Deflected. It's Rashford. Oh, he's giving it away. Why didn't he? Oh, my goodness me. There's a big chance there. He didn't look up, did he? He panicked a little bit. He panicked. They've got 2 minutes left. It's another throw-in. They've got to get everyone up front at the moment, Barcelona, if they want to stay in the Champions League. Everyone up front. I mean, obviously, we're hoping that, Sporting Lisbon do a miracle. Don't think it's going to happen. Sporting Lisbon, of course, lost 1-0 in the first leg, so I don't think that's going to happen. The Sporting Lisbon are going to go through. Byron's so amazing. The cross comes in. Oh, my goodness me. He's missed it. But Araujo has missed a glorious opportunity, guys. Free header. Keep it down, mate. Keep it down. My goodness me. Great chance there from Araujo. Oh, my goodness. Keep it down, mate. Yeah. Looks like it's going to be Atletico Madrid and Arsenal in a semi. I mean, hopefully Sporting Lisbon do a miracle. We hope so. Anyway, we've got 1 minute left, less than 1 minute left in this game, guys. Full time at Anfield, guys. Full time at Anfield. 2-0 to PSG. 4-0 in aggregate, guys. An absolute annihilation there, guys. An absolute annihilation. Here come Barcelona. Koundé. cleared out for a throw-in. They got to get it in there. They got to get it in now. Get everyone up front. Get everyone up front. The ball, there's 3 balls, 2 balls on the bloody pitch, for goodness sake. See, this is where I don't like Atletico. They're cheats, you know. And it's chance, cross, header back, and it's, oh, they're going to clear it. Ah, that could be it. That could be it, guys. Oh, my goodness me. And it's over. It's over. Atletico Madrid go through to the semi-final, guys. Atletico Madrid go through to the semi-finals. It's over. It has finished. Atletico 1, Barcelona 2. Atletico Madrid go through on aggregate, guys. 3-2 on aggregate. They will play most likely Arsenal or Sporting Lisbon in the semi-final. PSG will play Bayern Munich or Real Madrid in the semi-final, guys. Wow. I mean, predicted, of course, but obviously, would have preferred Barcelona to go through, man. You never walk alone. They always walk alone. PSG, I would rather walk alone. PSG in third semi-finals. Congrats to them. Great team. Liverpool are out, absolutely. Yeah, big up everyone, guys. Look, you know what? Look, it's going to be an easy ride to the final for Arsenal, to be honest with you. It's just easy pickings. But obviously, we can only hope. We can only hope that, you know, maybe Sporting turn up tomorrow. They beat them before. You never know, guys. Maybe they turn up tomorrow. Arsenal are not in good form. Arsenal are in bad form. They're a little bit nervous and stuff like that. But guys, thank you everyone for joining me today. I really appreciate everyone who's joined me for these streams. It is Atletico Madrid and PSG going through to the semi-finals, guys. Well. There we go, guys. 2 big teams are out of the Champions League. Liverpool and Barcelona, guys. And look, guys, I'll see you tomorrow for Breaking Dawn, early in the morning, Breaking Dawn. And thank you, everyone who contributed to the show. Really appreciate you. And guys, don't forget to smash a like on the way out. And please don't forget to subscribe if you're new, guys. Great to have you here. Have a good night, good evening, good morning, wherever you are in the world. Disappointed about Barcelona. A bit, you know, it's just the Arsenal game. I can't see Atletico defeating Arsenal over 2 legs. But you never know in football, do you? At the end of the day, take it easy, guys. See you soon. I'll see you in the morning, actually. Peace.